Great Monday Night Football game. What a game. But most importantly, what a statement game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You go in there, you handle business in your stadium, and you beat the modern day dynasty in the Kansas City Chiefs. That is how you do things on prime time. That is how you tell the NFL, you put the league on notice and say, hey, we're here. We're here and we're ready to play some real football and contend for our division championship and contend for a wild card spot. That's how you put the league on notice right there. You beat the Chiefs, the modern day Patriots, Mahomes, all his glory in your home building. You have your quarterback lead you down at the end of the game to go get the lead, making electric plays. Defense is making electric plays. Just the team working together to get this dub. A big dub. Monday Night Football, primetime on ABC. Not just ESPN. ABC, Channel 18, Channel 10, wherever the hell you're at. Channel 7. Primetime. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And while this Chiefs team this season has been uncharacteristic, whether it's been penalties, they've out-penalized their opponents in every single game. Every single game, the Chiefs have had more penalties than their opponents. And in this game, it was the worst. They had 13 penalties for 109 yards. They had a stupid Hollywood Brown penalty, and that cost them 15 yards because of unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct, whichever one, where he punched someone in the head. They had the Harrison Butker kick it out of bounds and put the Jaguars on the 45-yard line for their last series, which ended up leading to Trevor Lawrence marching his team down the field to take the lead with a crazy sideline throw to Brian Thomas Jr., who has not been involved in the offense as of late like he was last season. Travis Hunter making his plays. He looks like Spider-Man out there with his Stretch Armstrong hands, making big-time plays. He has not been great on offense. But the Jaguars were still winning, and they got their players involved. They got their stars involved on primetime TV. And Travis Hunter, BTJ, Trevor Lawrence looking like Lamar Jackson out there. And got the victory. It may not have been the prettiest game from the Chiefs. You could point at some things and say, if the Chiefs were to do this and play like themselves, or just play a little bit more like themselves, they would walk out there with a dub. But this is football. Football is never perfect. The other team's supposed to make it ugly for the better team. But the Jaguars looked like the better team throughout. Except, you can't say throughout, because opening up the game, the Chiefs got out to a 14-point lead. The first series of the game, the Jags marched down the field, and they had that Trevor Lawrence where he tried to QB sneak, and I thought it was the same old Jags, making the idiotic Trevor Lawrence play where he tries to do too much, tries to stretch his arms over the goal line, and he gets the ball popped out to fumble. Chiefs get the ball. They jump out to a 14-point lead. But it's not the same old Jags when you're able to move that ball down, get crucial third downs. Get crucial third downs that lead to touchdowns, not settling for field goals. That's what it's about. They had that instance with Trevor Lawrence on the fumble. They also had They also had the Trevor Lawrence pick where I'm like, okay, this is Trevor Lawrence right here. They had the Trevor Lawrence beyond the line of scrimmage throw where I'm like, they're just going to make idiotic plays. Trevor Lawrence is just going to make idiotic plays, but he proved me wrong throughout the game, making big plays, big runs for first downs, big third down conversions, big time throws in small windows to his receivers. That touchdown to Washington was amazing. It was just right there on the sideline, perfect throw right in his chest. Trevor Lawrence truly impressed me. It's like what Drake May did yesterday. Trevor Lawrence is on a different scale. Drake May, second year. This is Trevor Lawrence's fifth year. He hasn't proved jack shit. He can't hit an open target. He can't hit water in the ocean. Even in that Bengals game this season, he couldn't hit water in the ocean. But this game, just the beauty of a throw to the sideline over the shoulder of BTJ for the crucial chunk play. What was that, like a 40-yard bomb? And just being able to make these plays, use his legs. He has not used his legs like this all season. He had 50 rush yards. He has not used his legs to that extent all season. And this is truly the statement win for the Jags because they're 3-1 heading into this game. They beat the Niners. The Niners are a good team. But you had banged up Brock Purdy. It was a close game. A lot of unfortunate turnovers for the Niners. A lot of dumb turnovers for the Niners that game. So you could say Niners didn't play their yesterday, banged up quarterback, blah, blah, blah. They lost to the Bengals, who didn't look good. They had Joe Burrow at the time, but Jake Browning came in and still shitted on them. They lost to the Bengals. But they beat the Panthers handedly. And they beat the Texans. Whatever you want to say about the Texans, no one knows about the Texans for sure yet. But this was the win right here. This was the win against the Kansas City Chiefs on primetime television. That's the win you want. And that's the win where I say the Jaguars are legit. Liam Cohen, I like his offense. I don't like Trevor Lawrence at the line, audibling 24/7. Can. Here we go, we're ready. All the way down to 1, and then they get delayed game half the time. They definitely need to clean that up. Way too many down to the wire. Reminds me of my Dolphins. Way too much down to the wire on the play clock. Way too close. But they did it. They got it done. No matter if you look at it, the Chiefs have screwed themselves, but that's how the Chiefs have been playing all season, and that's an issue for the Chiefs. They've turned the ball over. Patrick Mahomes threw a pick 6 right to Lloyd. Harrison Butker has not been good. They have that rule where it goes out of bounds, now starts at the 45. It's just self-inflicted wounds right there. But you capitalize on those self-inflicted wounds. An old Jaguars team would have not capitalized on the self-inflicted wounds, probably settled for some field goals. Trevor Lawrence would have threw some more picks, would have fumbled the ball, did something stupid, not hit his targets, but he didn't do that. In fact, when he had the ball, 50 yards to go for a touchdown, he went and got that damn touchdown. Something a lot of quarterbacks can't do. Tua Tagovailoa. Trevor Lawrence did it. And that was an amazing last drive that I'm like, yes, Trevor Lawrence, Liam Cohen might have found his magic. Might have got that secret sauce finally infected into Trevor Lawrence. Great game by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Also, the Chiefs, great. They came out firing in the pass game. They came out firing. Can't complain. They came out firing. Patrick Mahomes 318 yards. He rushed for, I think, 2 touchdowns. Whatever. But my goodness, Patrick Mahomes has been the leading rusher in damn near every game this season. And they just elect not to run the ball. It's not even that they can't run the ball. They just elect not to run the ball. I feel like running the ball will control the game more in this game and not have let Trevor Lawrence get the ball, who was gaming in the last 3 quarters of the second, third, and fourth quarter. No, he was able to get... The Jaguars were moving that damn ball. And I feel like the run game would have helped control. I mean, Kareem Hunt, 7 carries for 50 yards. 7 yards a carry. Pacheco looked really good. He had 1 carry for like 15 yards, and then they didn't use him for the rest of the half. He had 7 carries for 36 yards. 5 yards a carry. And then you got Mahomes, the leading rusher, which is not good to have such a talented quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, being the leading rusher in this game. Now, Trevor Lawrence was the leading rusher for the Jags, but Jags all season have shown consistent run game. Travis Etienne has been really good this season. He had 50 yards this game. Not his best game, but he's been really good this season. But Mahomes has been the leading rusher for the Chiefs. While I feel like they can use Pacheco and use Kareem Hunt as really, really efficient running backs. Pass game's working, but you got to utilize the run game. And also the Chiefs' defense is just like out of control with the blitz and all that, or whatever it is, and Trevor Lawrence is just easily able to run right up the middle and get the first down every time, or get whatever he needs and improvise to get yardage for his team when stuff downfield's not open. Also, that Trevor Lawrence play to end that series fired me up because he tripped on his own on the center, stepped on his foot. He went down, got back up, broke some tackles, and got the touchdown. That's a dog play. That's a dog play. And the Jaguars fought a dog game. Was not expecting them to win. I don't know. I mean, Trevor Lawrence against the Panthers. It's the Panthers, first week. They lost to the Bengals. Jake Browning came in. Then they beat the Texans in a sloppy game where Trevor Lawrence was throwing picks. It didn't look good. The Texans haven't looked good. And they beat the Niners. I was like, yeah, this team's pretty damn good. This team's pretty damn good. It might be cheating a little bit with them sign ceilings, apparently. But this team's pretty damn good. This team, it's not, I wouldn't say it's pretty damn good. I didn't say that at the time. But this team's pretty good. But now, this team's pretty damn good. If they can get this consistently with Brian Thomas, because consistent production from Brian Thomas, Travis Hunter getting more yards like they did this game, while Travis Etienne continues to run, Trevor Lawrence continues to improvise with his legs, and this offense continues the way they played this game. They play the Seahawks, they play the Rams, 2 tough games coming up, but they could really win. A not that hard division, but it's pretty decent. Depends on how the Texans round out the season. They can have a chance of hosting a home playoff game. While the Chiefs, yeah, I don't know. They need to clean up a couple things. So the Broncos, they're not here. They might be here. I don't even know if they're coming no more. The Broncos might be here. So the Chiefs need to clean things up. Jaguars, impressive Monday Night Football victory. Great game. It had a little bit of everything. On to Thursday Night Football. Giants versus Eagles. Probably going to be the start of the Thursday Night Football. Absolute stinkers. But enjoy football while you have it. Enjoy football while you have it. Because it goes by quick. Jaguars beat the Chiefs 31-28.